Like, it's amazing how much more open-minded you can become if you just ask questions. Like, I moved here from Pakistan where like we don't really talk about LGBT at all. You're straight or you're nothing. You're like a boy or a girl. And when I came here, like I went to NYU, it's like very LGBT friendly. And so it was like, I've never met an LGBT person in my life. And I feel like just sitting down with people and asking questions can take you like so far. Like the one, like my aunt came out as transgender like a few years ago. And that was the first, like she didn't know what it was. We had no idea, but it was like the first transgender person who I'd ever like actually sat down with, and it was someone who I'd known my entire life, and it was cool to see like her sort of navigate that, and also like, oh, you're exactly the same person. Like it's just like you are the way that you are, partially because you are transgender, and I feel like it was the conversation that really opened my eyes to like asking more questions about it, and like asking people what their pronouns are and like what they feel like and how they might not feel what they look like. And yeah, no, kudos to you.
Yeah, and thank you for saying that. And I think that a lot of times, you know, going to the pronoun thing, people will say, well, what if I don't know their pronouns? And that you can just ask. And I would be careful if, like if somebody's gender neutral looking or clearly, you know, presenting, you know, a couple degrees off of what you would normally expect in just in terms of their presentation, like chances are they will appreciate it rather than you getting it wrong, right? Because there's always that moment where like, what if I ask and it's like the chances of that happening are like really low. But the chances of you getting it wrong and causing a problem and, you know, that's a lot higher. So the other thing to do is if you don't know, just don't say anything. Right, so we work with a lot of corporations where it's like we're training their retail reps, like when you walk into Walgreens, like, welcome to Walgreens, sir. Welcome to Walgreens, ma'am. Like, just say welcome to Walgreens. Like, you don't have to, like, it takes the risk out of that equation right there. And you're like, oh, that's so amazing, guys. I'm like, so innovative. So I'm like, ask any trans person this. Literally. You don't have to talk to me.